Standing tall in the heart of New York Harbor, the Statue of Liberty is the ultimate symbol of American freedom. A gift from France to celebrate the centennial of the Declaration of Independence, it was shipped in 350 individual pieces. Beneath its copper skin lies a revolutionary iron framework designed by Gustave Eiffel, allowing the massive figure to withstand harbor winds. While originally a shiny reddish-brown, decades of oxidation transformed the monument into the iconic green landmark we recognize today. For millions, this figure was the first glimpse of a new life, a mother of exiles standing at the gateway to the new world. Nearly 140 years later, she remains a timeless sentinel, her torch shining a light on the values of liberty and justice for all. The Statue of Liberty, a testament to friendship between nations and an enduring beacon of hope for people around the world. Carved by the relentless Colorado River over millions of years, the Grand Canyon is a masterpiece of deep time and natural power. Its sheer walls expose nearly 2 billion years of our planet's history, recorded in layers of ancient rock that stretch for hundreds of miles. At the heart of this wonder lies the Colorado River, the force of nature that patiently sculpted this mile-deep chasm through the Arizona Plateau. This land is the ancestral home of at least 11 Native American tribes, including the Havasupai, who have lived within its walls for generations. Preserved as a national park in 1919, it stands as a testament to the importance of protecting our planet's most majestic landscapes. Whether bathed in the golden light of dawn or the deep shadows of dusk, the canyon's scale remains almost impossible for the human mind to grasp. The Grand Canyon, a silent, soaring monument to the endurance of nature and a must-see wonder for all who seek the soul of the American West. Established in 1872, Yellowstone is the world's first national park, a vast wilderness perched atop one of the planet's largest active volcanoes. The park is home to over 10,000 geothermal features, including the legendary Old Faithful geyser, which erupts with clockwork precision. From the prismatic colors of its hot springs to bubbling mud pots, the ground here is literally alive with the heat of the subterranean supervolcano. Yellowstone is also a sanctuary for iconic American wildlife, hosting the largest public herd of bison and the successful reintroduction of gray wolves. Its landscapes are as diverse as they are dramatic, featuring the thundering upper falls and the striking yellow stone walls that give the park its name. This unique environment serves as a living laboratory, where the forces of geology and biology converge in a spectacular display of nature's raw power. Yellowstone, a timeless reminder of our planet's wild beginnings and a sacred space where the Earth's internal fire meets the beauty of the wild. Known as the crossroads of the world, Times Square is a sensory explosion of light, sound, and energy in the heart of New York City. Originally called Longacre Square, it was renamed in 1904 when the New York Times moved its headquarters to the newly built Times Tower. This iconic intersection quickly became the center of American theater, earning the nickname the Great White Way for its countless dazzling electric signs. It is the only place in New York where building owners are legally required to display large-scale illuminated signs, creating its signature neon glow. Every year, over 1 billion people worldwide tune in to watch the New Year's Eve ball drop, a tradition that has defined the square for over a century. Once an area plagued by decline, a massive redevelopment in the 90s transformed Times Square into the vibrant commercial and cultural heart of Manhattan. Times Square, a timeless monument to the relentless pulse of the city that never sleeps, and the ultimate symbol of the American spirit of constant reinvention. Spanning the gateway to San Francisco Bay, the Golden Gate Bridge was once deemed the bridge that couldn't be built. Completed in 1937, it was a marvel of safety. A massive net below the deck saved 19 men, who became known as the Halfway to Hell Club. Its signature color was originally just a primer, but architect Irving Morrow chose to keep it for its high visibility in the fog and striking aesthetic. At its completion, it was the longest and tallest suspension bridge in the world, held together by 80,000 miles of steel wire. Maintenance is a never-ending cycle. A dedicated crew of painters works year-round to protect the steel from the corrosive salt air of the Pacific. Nearly a century later, it remains one of the most photographed structures on Earth, a timeless monument to human ingenuity and perseverance. The Golden Gate Bridge, an enduring icon of the American West and a majestic beacon of hope for all who enter the Golden Gate. Located at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, the White House has served as the residence and workplace of every U.S. president since John Adams. Designed by Irish-born architect James Hoban in the late 18th century, Its neoclassical style was inspired by the elegance of European palaces. The building has survived fire and war. After being burned by British forces in 1814, it was rebuilt and expanded into the symbol we see today. With 132 rooms and 35 bathrooms, it is far more than a house. It is a bustling hub of global diplomacy and history. Often called the People's House, it remains the only private residence of a head of state that is regularly open to the public for free tours. Originally known as the Executive Mansion, it was Theodore Roosevelt who officially gave it its famous name, the White House. The White House, a timeless monument to the enduring stability of the American presidency and a centerpiece of the nation's capital. Towering over the Black Hills of South Dakota, the 60-foot faces of Mount Rushmore stand as a monumental tribute to the first 150 years of American history. Carved between 1927 and 1941, 90% of this colossal feat was achieved using precision dynamite blasts. Sculptor Gutzon Borglum led 400 workers in a race against time and nature to immortalize Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, and Lincoln in stone. Hidden behind Lincoln's head lies the unfinished Hall of Records, intended to be a vault for the nation's most precious documents, now forever sealed from the public. While a marvel of engineering, the monument remains controversial. It is built on land sacred to the Lakota Sioux, who continue to seek its return. As a symbol of the American spirit, it represents the grand scale of the nation's ideals, etched permanently into the heart of the Great Plains. Mount Rushmore, a soaring monument of stone and a timeless reminder of the figures who shaped the course of the American experiment. Rising from the Mojave Desert like a neon oasis, the Las Vegas Strip is a world-famous stretch of luxury, excitement, and constant motion. Once a quiet railroad stop, it transformed into a global entertainment capital, fueled by mid-century investment and a vision for the ultimate resort destination. Today, the Strip is home to some of the largest hotels in the world, architectural marvels that redefine the very concept of the American vacation. From the majestic dance of the Bellagio fountains to world-class culinary arts, every corner of the Strip offers a unique, larger-than-life experience. Recent additions like the multi-billion-dollar Sphere show the city's pivot toward high-tech immersion, pushing the boundaries of what is possible in entertainment. Beyond the gaming floors, Las Vegas has become a premier global destination for performance arts and the world's most celebrated chefs. The Las Vegas Strip, a testament to the human desire for spectacle and a dazzling monument to the spirit of reinvention in the heart of the desert. Perched high on Mount Lee, the 9 white letters of the Hollywood sign are the universal shorthand for the dream of fame and the magic of cinema. Surprisingly, it was never meant to be a movie monument. It was built in 1923 as a temporary advertisement for a local real estate development. By the 1970s, the sign was crumbling and rusted, a shadow of its former glory that mirrored the darker realities of the industry it represented. It was saved in 1978 by a group of celebrities, including Hugh Hefner and Alice Cooper, who each sponsored a letter to restore the icon. From behind, the letters reveal their secret. They are simple sheet metal structures on steel frames, designed only to be seen from the front, much like a movie set. Today, it stands as a sentinel over the City of Angels, a permanent fixture in the global imagination and a beacon for dreamers everywhere. The Hollywood sign, a temporary ad that became a timeless icon, and the ultimate symbol of the glitz, glamour, and endurance of the American film industry. Covering nearly 40 square miles of Central Florida, Walt Disney World is a massive resort property roughly the size of the city of San Francisco. Known as Project X during its secret planning in the 1960s, it was Walt Disney's chance to build a world of imagination without any space constraints. To keep the magic intact, the Magic Kingdom is built on a second story. Beneath it lies a 9-acre network of tunnels called utilidors, where the real work happens. Walt's original vision for Ep8 was a functioning city of 20,000 people testing new technologies, though it later evolved into a permanent World's Fair. What was once a swampy backwater is now the most visited vacation destination on Earth, employing over 77,000 people at a single site. From high-tech attractions to world-class dining, the resort continues to push the boundaries of entertainment and immersive storytelling. Walt Disney World, a monumental achievement of engineering and imagination, and a place where the world comes together to share in the magic. From the Torch of Liberty in New York Harbor to the Red Rock Canyons of the West, we've explored the symbols that define a nation. We've witnessed the vast geological majesty of the Grand Canyon and the volcanic heat of Yellowstone's living earth. From the steaming geysers of the First National Park to the high-energy neon crossroads of Times Square. We've crossed the architectural triumph of the Golden Gate Bridge and stood before the stately history of the White House. From the granite giants of Mount Rushmore to the dazzling oasis of the Las Vegas Strip, each landmark tells a piece of the American story, from historical deep time to modern technical spectacle. We've seen the world-famous Dream of Fame on the Hollywood Hills and the magical imagination of Disney World. These 10 destinations represent the incredible diversity, engineering prowess, and enduring human spirit of the United States. A journey across a continent, captured in the heart of these iconic places that everyone must see. The American landmarks, a testament to the past, a pulse of the present, and a beacon of hope for the future.